Bueno, como el video del título está en inglés y es como aprendí inglés, pues how I learned English. So I've always liked video games, as I said in my introduction video. And I've always played titles like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Advanced Wars, titles like this. The thing is, these were Japanese games and they were localized in English. And of course you had French and all those other languages too. But you didn't have Spanish at the time. Like in the last decade, games weren't localized that much into Spanish. And if they were, it was like Spain Spanish, which is Castellano. And it's Spanish, of course. I can understand it and everything, but it's just not the same. So I basically had to play my games with a dictionary on my side, and that's it. That's the main, like, that was like my main immersion, was video games for a long time. Now, when I was 10, my mother enrolled me in like an English language institute, which is very common in my country, the Dominican Republic, in which you go just to learn English. Of course, who people can afford it. So my mother put me into that. I stayed like 2 years. It was only on Saturdays, so that means that I was doing my English homework from the school, and I was going to this thing on Saturdays in order to learn English. So the first year I was in one which was that really covered the basics, in which it was the grammar, but it also was a little more focused on learning through immersion. So they play a lot of songs in order to familiarize with the language and all that. After that, my mother took me to another one. This one was more focused in conversation. So even though I didn't speak that much, and I don't speak that much now either, but it was more concentrated. Yeah, the focus was really on pronunciation, on really getting the best pronunciation, and it was pretty fun. I met quite some people. It was interesting. It was pretty fun. The teachers were great, but it wasn't fun doing all this homework, and I was basically giving up my Saturdays in order to go to study, which was, I should say, suboptimal for a kid. But I remember my mother really helped me out with the homework. She really sit by my side and made me say to me that table is pronounced table and not table. that was huge, really big help. Yeah, I did that for like 2 years. That was really a base of the language. But I continued to immerse through video games and series, of course. So it's really funny how I stopped going to this. It was basically, I forgot that I had to pay the tuition, and so I couldn't continue for the next semester. So I had to wait another semester in order to get in. Now I forgot about that too. 6 months, I was like 11 or 12, and my mother also forgot, and here we are. But yeah, but that was really a nice foundation in grammar, because after that I never saw grammar again. I know like really the basic stuff like adjective, substantive, and that's it, because I really don't like grammar. And so we kind of forgot of that, and that's it. Now going into the series part, in the immersion part of things, it is that I really learned to comprehend. I tried my best to comprehend first. It was not easy, but after a while, I just didn't need subtitles for my series, nor a dictionary for my games. So it was pretty fun. My comprehension was good. Now I really had a hard time listening to native speakers, like discussing, having a conversation with native speakers. That was hard, not because I couldn't express my thoughts. Now I can do a lot better, of course, but before, the thing is, I wasn't used to that heavy, thick American accent. Uh, thick. So yeah, it was in. I couldn't practice like every day. There weren't like that many native speakers around me. I had like I knew a few Italians and a few French people, but no American basically, no British, no Australians, no nothing. And so I couldn't practice my speaking. I didn't practice a lot. And you know, when you are watching a series, the actors or the voice actors speak in a really eloquent way. Eloquent, I hope that's English. And in a very in a way that is not, you know, your common your. It's not like your guy in Texas, how he's gonna talk to you, or your buddy over at university. So it's really isn't the same thing. And it took me a while. I took a while to adapt to listen. You know, just listen. When I first watched Game of Thrones, I was like, holy shit, you sure that's English? Because oh my god, and even to this day, I still struggle with some like Scottish accents or Welsh accent. Oh my god, a few YouTubers I follow, it's really difficult. And basically that's it. I immersed throughout like I don't know 10 years. And I really tried my best to comprehend first, and then when I go into Switzerland, that's when I really started practicing my speaking, and that's it.